Yes, so COLAPS, 27 years old, coming from Paris. I started beatbox 15 years ago. Did many competitions, won some, lost some, and now I'm pursuing my career as a beatboxer, artist. And yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay.
Goal regarding battles evolve every time. I guess everyone wants to win battle, but my personal goal was to always do better than my last battle. So there was always a sense of progress. That's always something I had in mind. Never thought too much about winning, but just at least do better. I have in my head, okay, I must do better than last time.
So you think making better progress or result than your last battle is most important?
Yeah. My beatbox style is based, I only pick the sounds that work good on stage. So that goes through a lot of experimenting over the years. I notice, oh, this sounds very good on stage. I'm gonna save it. So I build slowly my library of sound. All of them, I know they will work on stage. So now, when I look this library, I'm able to create new routines using those specific sounds. So whatever I do with them, whatever music genre or style, I know it will always work on stage. So that's how I do my, I create my beatbox now. Depends, always different. I have sometimes drum and bass, sometimes it's gonna be lo-fi. Yeah, but I listen to all sort of stuff. Just depends of the moment. Don't have a favorite. Every time is different. I think it evolves.
What was the recent favorite genre? Like
recently, maybe drum and bass.
Drum and bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone inspires me somehow a little bit. Yeah, I guess all the people that are very active nowadays, they inspire me. So can be Shogo, can be His or Wing, can be River, Dilo, newcomers like Abu Ice and Ozis, very inspiring. At the forefront of the beatbox scene, I try to follow them as much as possible because I know what they do is very fresh stuff and very interesting in my opinion. But yeah, I also like to dig maybe newcomers that we never heard before. Very inspiring beatboxer from Japan, I think, is Yamori. Not maybe too famous yet, but I think he has a bright future. Well, the struggle for the preparation of GBB2021 was that every time it was postponed due to COVID. So I was ready, I had all my rounds, and then they said, no, it's postponed for 9 months, something like this. So it was really frustrating because we put so much work and now the event is happening in 9 months more. So very frustrating. Then you work again until that moment. And they announced, okay, now we're gonna do new wildcards, and you have to do 2 more rounds because in GB 2020 it was supposed to be 6 rounds to do only. But for GBB 21 we ended up having to do 8 rounds.
Yeah, right.
8 rounds. So very frustrating, and then I had to do more work on top of everything. Yeah, it's my round as in this battle. I know that all my rounds were strong, so I was pretty confident. And in different battles I was way less confident because I knew this round could be improved a little bit, but no time, so let's leave it like that. But in GBB 21 I was confident with all my rounds. I made sure that round 1 hits as hard as round 2 for all the round. For GBB21, my first focus was develop new sound.
Developing new sounds.
To have more variety to showcase. So first, I don't compose anything, no music, just try to find sounds. Many sounds. Then I have maybe 10 new sounds, and then I start composing with them, trying to find, I can use this sound in this combo, this one in this combo. And a lot of ideas after this, and it's way easier for composition, I think, because new sounds opens new doors, I think. Mindset is to win, of course. Have a mentality. I did a lot of mental preparation before GBB21. I was doing workout. I was taking cold showers because I learned that it helps you manage stress more easily. So I did this, and also mental preparation. I was trying to imagine myself all the time winning GBB, all the time, winner. I see myself winning, So that's my mentality before going to GBB. During the event, I try to keep this mentality, have really solid mindset, make it unbreakable, even though it's scary to face some people sometimes, because the last battles they did amazing. For example, Napalm, really hard to battle, so always scary, of course, but try to always have this, remember all the hours you spent working on new routines and stuff like this. So yeah, definitely have to prepare the mindset before the event to make sure it's as solid as possible. And then trust in yourself.
I see that oneself makes his mind, and that mind makes the results.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Way less stress, actually.
Way less stress.
Yeah, GB21 was very stressful. But not because I was stressed about battling. It's more the way the event was handled. It makes me stress a little bit. I felt like we had better artist treatment in GBB23, for example. So way less stress on the shoulders already. That feels good. And yeah, of course the solo category is the one that requires the most work. So less stress because of that as well. Of course, it's just easier. You don't have to think about doing everything at the same time. You can just focus on the drums if you are in a crew, for example. So very easy. Much easier than GBB21.
Maybe it was more easier than before because you had the lots of teammates like your crew and River in Rogue Wave.
Yes, definitely. I think before it was more unique than now. I think the world is catching up on the French way of being a community. Because before we say, French beatbox community is like family, everyone is friends, we share knowledge and stuff. But from having a lot of experience abroad, judging many battles, I can see that other beatbox communities have adopted this way of doing things as well. So it's less true than before. I feel like now, when I go to a country, I feel, this is what the community is supposed to be like. Maybe before, it was less community when I was traveling. I felt a distance between people. But now when I travel, I see people together. I see friends, So for me, it's less and less true, this statement that French beatbox is doing something different. The thing is, we did it before everyone. So now we have a bit of advance regarding the beatbox level. Because when you're a newcomer in France, when you start knowing a little bit the history of French beatboxers, you realize that there are so many champions. So automatically, it sets you have to be good faster. You know what I mean? You have to catch up with the level because the level of France is high, and you are here, so you have to catch up until here if you want to be recognized. So this is maybe why France is winning a lot of battles, is because we have a lot of good beatboxers, and so it's motivating for the new French comers. They're really motivated to also reach this level. More because it's harder, it means they have to try harder as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about the kind of a mentoring system? Like I heard that in French community they has a teacher and student kind of thing. That it like similar as the classic theme.
We're not scared to share our knowledge. If you ask me a question about a specific technique, I will answer you. I don't try to avoid question. French people are honest in that way. So if you ask them, how do you do this technique? They will take time to explain to you. So maybe that's what you mean by mentoring system, is that we are not scared to share anything. We just share. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's leveling up everyone at the same time. That there is less difference in the level between everyone, you know.
Yeah, right.
And everyone is growing. And maybe this is why France is also strong. Workout, learning Japanese, watching animes, playing games, traveling, stuff like this. Simple. Simple.
Yeah. As the most of the people's hobbies, like. Yeah.
I like quietness. I like peaceful life.
Maybe that's because you show your power at lots of battle stage.
I need, because for me it's very stressful sometimes to go on stage and perform. So I really need my time at home and do nothing, because it's my way to recharge.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. It's my first time performing at a drum festival like this, and I was happy to do it because I come from a musician family, and specifically drum. My grandpa was drummer, my dad did a bit of drum as well, so I always had rhythmic blood, you know. So I was really happy to finally perform at something focused on rhythm. So yeah, in that sense, I was really happy. And yeah, I think it went well. I was happy with the crowd as well. I think I wasn't expecting that much reactions, but they cheered pretty nicely. So yeah, it was really cool. And yeah, the workshop was also nice time. There were some questions I think people enjoyed. So no, it was good vibes.
Okay.
From myself, it's changing all the time, because when I learn new sound, I tend to spam the new sound, and it becomes my favorite sound. Lately, very random sound I learned is just a whistle. This one, I'm playing a lot with it, trying to find ideas. So maybe it's my favorite at the moment, or I like to play with this one as well lately. But you know, at some point it was, I don't know. I can't use my voice, but I have some sounds with the voice too. I learn new bass and stuff. So it's always changing, I guess. And when it comes to other people's sound, maybe I like Ozzy's. There is a sound which is doing a whistle, fart bass, and high voice at the same time. Creates really nice texture, I think. Can't do it. I'm trying to understand, but it's so hard. Yeah.
That's why that skill is also his signature.
Yeah.
Dilo.
Yeah. Still.
Look at the crowd, boy.
Yeah. Toughest battle, I guess. But I'm happy about the battle.
Yeah.
I think it was a good war.
Yeah, actually, I was very surprised that you said about Brexit at those seasons.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was really. Oh, you said Brexit. Oh, that's very tough. Very tough. Yeah.
Brexit. Bye bye. I don't know. I think when you're trying to learn someone else's new sound, maybe you end up learning your own sound. So. Yeah, I learned a lot of sounds like this. I tried copying someone and can't, but I found my own way.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's the most nice way to make their own originality.
Yes, definitely. Because yeah, if you manage to find your own way of doing a similar sound but still different, yeah, that's when you start creating your style actually. So yeah, for me a lot of times it happened like this. I was really trying hard to imitate.
Yeah, right.
Or if I can't imitate the sound, I try to find alternative. This is why I learned this sound. You know, I can't do in word bass, so I need to find alternative. So this came. Just an example.
We can understand that you had a very hard time and long time to make your own skills and your own basic sounds.
Yes.
So maybe really all of the beatboxers is just normal people will respect about that you made the sound design for a long time.
Yes, thank you. I just want to keep living from my passion. So whatever it is, beatbox. You know, yeah. I think I just want to follow this career, develop my artist side, grow in that way at least. That's it.
Okay, so this was the last question, and let's finish the interview. So maybe you can just finish it.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching the interview. Thank you for all the questions. It was fun answering, and yeah, subscribe to TYTD.
Thank you.
Woo, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.